Okay. Welcome to another stream of Horizon Worlds Chronicles. Let's get that voice nice and deep so we can go and meet some people of the night. It is now 7 a.m. here in sunny Limassol, which means it is nighttime for the Americananzas. Okay, Solaris. Nice, joyful. Let's go and say hello, see what's going on. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Painting scene. Let's check on my phone whether we are streaming. Should be, right? Just quick check on the phone to make sure it's all A-okay. Yep, seems like it. Light jumper, okay. Look at this.
Yeah. But no, I've got a strat here where I hit my head on this and it's like 5 times faster.
Oh yeah.
Because it pushes you back down immediately.
Oh my god. This is a trip. Oi, stop! Everyone stop!
We can't stop.
Giving me a headache, stop! This is awesome.
John, nice job. Did you go to the top yet?
Hey, who's the jumping bean there?
Nice job, man. You did pretty good.
Whoa!
You got to the end.
I got to the pink here.
Yeah, you got to level 2.
How many levels are there?
2, but the second one is locked.
Oh.
You have to unlock it. Yeah, that's all I can fit in this world. If people like it, I would love to make more. Right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know if this is something people would enjoy.
Yes, platforming.
This
reminds me of a game.
I'm 15. I'm 15.
Hey, Solaris.
You gotta keep bouncing to get top 10.
Yeah.
Just
But Dominic, have you tried making it slower?
Slower in what way?
Oh, there you go.
The way that, right now it's pretty fast when you go up and down. But when if it would be
that's
slower,
the normal gravity player.
but if you tried adjusting the gravity, because that way you could feel more
Why is it too
free.
hard?
It's not about hard. I don't look at it as a game. It's a trip.
Oh.
So basically, you're kind of flying.
Okay.
You're flying too fast. You can't really enjoy the. In fact, when I see you guys jump,
It's definitely not for everyone.
and
Since
compared
it's
to
really
my
fast, it makes
speed,
me super nauseous.
that I
Look at
guess
Dawn, she's
you
having
don't
a
want to
seizure.
hear. Okay.
You
No,
okay?
I was stretching. I just woke up.
I'm so
Just
afraid
don't
of
want
like
to hear.
watching someone
Feedback.
have a seizure in VR, not being able to do anything to help them.
So
Oh my god.
I've seen that happen.
Oh, that's.
I've seen that happen.
Jeez, that's a horrible
seen
thing
it?
to say.
Yeah.
I would
it's-
hate to
it's
see
some-
that.
It's things that I think about, like, what's the worst thing that could happen today?
Yeah. I hope I never experience that.
Yeah, that's what I just
I've
said.
seen people sleeping. Like,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
fall
that's
asleep on
fun.
the soapstone and
It was
stuff.
one of
We
the
used
to
community
just
guys.
That's amazing.
Oh, was it Shy Guy? Was it
How
Shy
do you
Guy?
Shy
fall
Guy.
asleep with this
Yeah,
thing
I've seen
strapped to
Shy
your
Guy have
face,
a seizure
beaming
in
you
here.
with light? That's
I
crazy.
don't know, I think there might be some
Jeez.
It was really
involved. If you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
that's good point.
But like,
Good
you know,
point.
I got to call 911. Where do you live, Shy Guy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well,
He
now
said
we
he was
got,
fine. He said
dynamic
normally
lighting.
it happens to him when he's
Yeah.
working,
Yeah.
but he usually has time to like, I'll be right back.
Because
Is that
like
home with him? I
in
don't
our
know.
real
Or her.
world, you know, like if we were at the grocery store, usually people's phone has their emergency like contact info,
Oh.
like for but like they in VR they don't have
Like being able to
anything like
click
that,
on
like-
someone's name and be like emergency whatever.
Yeah, even
like-
if it doesn't give you the info,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
contacts
Just use the
somebody
report
for
button.
them.
Just report a.
Oh, that's a good
um,
idea.
en-
Oh,
encouraging harm or
Yeah, I thought about that.
receiving harm.
maybe yeah.
That's a good idea.
Does that
to
get
use
sent
that.
right away, like where people see it?
Oh, probably not. I don't know.
That doesn't help, Jason.
Well, Yeah, I mean the only problem with having an emergency button
What
is
am I supposed to do about that?
people would abuse
People are
it,
gonna-
and spam
yeah.
it.
We're telling you
And,
that
yeah.
we need an emergency button.
Or just let your friends. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Okay.
Like I say, just let your friends have access to it.
I'm gonna throw up.
To be able to
Or
If
have
you're
if
if a subgroup
could
of your
choose someone
friends
in
have
here.
access to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could choose like a Horizon friend.
Yeah.
Or like you could choose like 5 people and it would go to whoever's online.
Yeah, kind of
you
like
know,
your
or something.
contacts when you
Yeah.
Yeah.
fill out that form, next,
Mhm.
the call list or whatever.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it all the
That reminds
time.
me
We
of-
have people come into the ER and they're like, I was laying on the floor for 3, like literally, like waiting for someone to like come and find them. You know, like an older person.
Oh,
and
that's terrible.
stuff. I know.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I've waited in the emergency
Yeah.
room for 18 hours, like in there, and I think it did more harm waiting in there than what brought me there.
Yeah. United
Yeah, like
States
the
healthcare is
anxiety.
definitely not
The
good.
anxiety, like
Mhm.
my back and like my nervous
Being
system,
around
everything.
tons of sick people, injured people.
being around the sick people, just like the
Yeah.
trauma. It could be very traumatizing.
I
Mhm.
know. Yeah.
It was 18 hours. I counted. After
That's
the 10th
crazy.
hour, I started counting. Like, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
kept saying to myself. This is crazy. My blood pressure was like 190 something, like the whole time.
Oh, jeez.
Well, but as somebody who does triage, just know that if you waited, it's because
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
was
Needed more
emergent.
care.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You don't want to be the
Well,
guy
it's not.
that they rushing
It's not
right away.
also like
You
because
know
there's
what I
people
mean?
you don't see being taken care of that aren't in the emergency room. Like all the ambulances, like there's
Right.
people flooding into the emergency room that are not walking in, right, per se.
Mhm.
And so like that room looks like it's just no one ever moves or changes. You watch and listen to people suffering for hours and hours, and it's because there's more suffering still in the back rooms, that you can't see.
I
Well,
remember
and
being
something
I
that-
remember being in there for when I wasn't feeling well and I thought it was a stomach ache. Come to find out I was like severely anemic and they almost didn't let me go home. They were like, we'll see after we
Oh
give
man,
you the
you've almost
blood.
doubled your score.
And
Mhm. Yeah.
but they were like almost about to keep me, and I was all
Now that
like,
I'm
"Nope, I
close,
do not want to pay
Just
that
going
much
for the
to
record.
keep me here." But I
Right,
basically almost
yeah.
stayed the whole day, like a whole day, anyways, because how long I was
Yeah.
in there, like just in the room, it was just ridiculous.
Well, and especially like when we were having long waits through COVID, people would call the ambulance on emergent things because they, in their head,
quicker.
thought
Yeah.
if I call an ambulance, I'm going straight to a room. I'm going to bypass the waiting room. And so we had to kind of develop like a plan when we're like getting report from the ambulance, like, are they ready for triage? When they're telling
Was
us,
that
we're
the
like,
case
okay, that
before
sounds like,
COVID? Did that work
That's
that
kind
way
of
before
ex-
COVID?
no, not really.
expensive.
No. Mm-mm.
Like because it's like
Higher like level
$1,000.
areas, probably they'd figured that out, But
Yeah.
you know, for our valley
See, I
hospital,
thought that
you
these
know,
were.
people didn't really take advantage of that as much. You know.
Are you
Yeah.
using a trail for
Trails.
every single one?
Yeah. Yep. Trail
That's a
on
lot
every
of
single
trails.
one. Yeah.
There's a lot of trails.
Oh yeah, my bubbles. Plus the tutorial. Yeah. It sucks up a lot of animation and simulation. So I thought that was cool looking. So I kind of liked it. Just ran with it.
I mean, like, I guess if you then like didn't mind having a line going from one to the other, yeah, you could just use
Yeah.
one.
True. Trails aren't too bad though. They don't take up too much. I
you
mean,
can,
obviously there's 70 something of them here, so
Yeah.
in that case, yes. But yeah, no. If I get rid of the trails, I could probably squeeze in another level for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if people were gonna like it, so I didn't want to go too crazy. I was like, you know what? I'm just like, I'll make it. And if people enjoy the game, I can always make another one, right?
Trail. You got a butt trail.
Yeah, you gotta be, and that gives
Oh,
you
you
so
gotta be elite.
yeah. So if you become elite, you get access to level 2. You can come in here to any level whenever you want. You get this
Buy
cool
it.
trail, and you get your
Yeah, the
name
cool trail.
put on the elite jumpers board.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my name's about to be at the
Jump.
top of the other board, which I think is.
Oh my God, 700! You're killing it.
When you first said doodle jump, I was picturing like procedurally generated, almost like you jump and then it moves somewhere and you have to keep catching it. You could probably do an unlimited version of that with like
Yeah.
Yeah,
two
you-
platforms,
Yeah, and just have
Yeah.
two
random
per player.
size, random
Yeah.
position.
Oh yeah. I mean, guys, have at it. You know, like the possibilities are like you can have moving
Lots of
platforms.
feedback, lots of
Like
ideas.
there's so much
Ooh,
you
I
can
have
do,
tilted
right? Like
platforms. Like, so if you're
I-
on one end,
level
it's
2 has
tilted.
tilty ones. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what level 2 has.
If two people are on either end, does it balance out?
No, but the velocity is angled to shoot you the way the platform is angled. So if you jump on it
okay.
like this,
I
it'll
saw
like,
that.
it
That's,
shoots
that's
that
cool.
way.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
And
to
then
the
there's-
tilted ones.
yeah, and then there's